Yeah, welcome back, children. So I was telling you about the last today. I was telling you about the fluid connective tissue. So fluid connective tissue. So it is a tissue which contains a liquid matrix. The connective tissue which has a liquid matrix is called fluid connective tissue. Fluid means liquid. The matrix. If a matrix is liquid, then it's called as fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue. Example: blood. Blood is a fluid connective tissue. See, blood connects the every part of the body. It reaches every tissue. Every tissue needs the blood circulation, except the epithelial cells present on the skin or outer layer. They not directly the nerves, blood is not supplied. Means directly not supplied. So, so fluid connective tissue. Blood is a fluid connective tissue. Why? Because matrix is fluid in the blood. Matrix is fluid. Matrix is fluid over here. Say COVID-19. Everyone knows the say during the COVID-19 situation. The present situation is COVID-19. A pandemic disease has ruined our life. Our lifestyle has been changed now. So earlier we were sitting in the class, we were enjoying the teaching in the class. Physical classes were going on. Now physical classes is not possible. That's why we are interacting with you through internet or online. Say one more word. You have heard about plasma. I hope everyone knows about this. The common word heard during the COVID-19 situation. Plasma therapy. Plasma therapy. So plasma ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? Plasma is present in the blood. Plasma is present in the blood. Plasma is present in the blood. Plasma means what? Plasma is a yellowish liquid. Yellowish liquid present in blood. Plasma is what? I am repeating. Plasma is a yellowish liquid present in the blood, in which all the cells are present. Cells is present. Carbon dioxide is present. Oxygen is present. Hormones are present. See, blood contains. So blood actually made up of plasma and cells. Plasma and cells. Proteins are there. Proteins will write nutrients. So blood contains plasma, which is called as yellowish fluid, in which the cells are present, nutrients are present, carbon dioxide gases are present, oxygen is present, hemoglobin is present in the cells. Like this, all these are hormones. Hormones are present, enzymes are present. All these chemicals which are required for our physiological activity. Hormones, enzymes which are required for the physiological activity of the body. Not enzymes, especially hormones which are required. Thyroid hormone, thyroxine hormone, insulin hormone, adrenaline hormone. Like that, many hormones are there in the body. All those hormones are present in the blood. Where in the blood? Inside the plasma. Say 90% of our blood contains plasma. 90% of the blood contains plasma. The 10% is of the other components. So this is 10% and the plasma is 90%. So 90% of the blood is contains plasma, that is nothing but yellowish fluid, liquid. So 10% is other cells. I hope you got my point. So plasma contain antibodies also. Say ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಗ COVID-19 ಇದೆ. COVID-19 ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಥೆರಪಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯಾರು COVID-19 ಇಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇಂದ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಗೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೋಗಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಿಲ್ ದ COVID-19 virus. Antibodies which kill the COVID-19 virus will be present in the infected person blood. So blood contains plasma. So that plasma is taken of the infected person and we use it for the treatment of the fresh positive person. So that is nothing but plasma therapy. It is not so easy as I said it, but it's a very complicated process it is. See, plasma, then cells. What are the cells present in the blood? So RBC is present, WBC is present, and platelets are present. Platelets are present. See, RBC are called as erythrocytes. ನಾವು ಎರಿಥ್ರೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. RBC ನ ಎರಿಥ್ರೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. WBC will talk it later. So erythrocytes, red blood corpuscles ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. red blood corpuscles RBC ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಎರಿಥ್ರೋಸೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಎರಿಥ್ರೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ರೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಎರಿಥ್ರೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್. So erythrocytes, these are the blood cells which are disc shaped. RBCs are disc shaped and without nucleus. Lifespan is around 120 days. RBC lives around 120 days. After that, RBC when dies or when it ends its life, it is removed from the body by the liver. Liver cells will take care of that dead RBC and convert into a substance called as bilirubin, and it is thrown out of the body in the form of urine. So that will happen. So 120 days it will live. So what is the function? They carry oxygen. To every cell of the body. Every cell of the body needs oxygen to generate energy. Mitochondria produces energy. Mitochondria is called as powerhouse of cell. ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಬೈ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ. So cells need oxygen. That is carried to the cell by the RBCs. So in adult, around 4.5 to 5.5 liters blood will be there in a adult body. Around 5.5 lakhs. Millions of blood cells will be present in 1 drop of blood, or 1 cubic millimeter of blood contains around 5.5 millions of RBC are present in the blood. So they are very small compared to WBC. WBC are larger. So these have to enter every cell of the body, or they have to enter every tissue of the body. That's why very small, disc shaped, all that. I hope you are getting my point. So this is about the RBC. RBC main function is It carries the oxygen. Why? Because it contains a pigment called as hemoglobin. Hemoglobin will be there. Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin carries the oxygen. Hemoglobin is present in the RBC. RBC is red in color. RBC blood is red in color because of RBC. Because RBC contain hemoglobin. Hemoglobin provides a pigment color to the blood. So in some other animals, the blood is some other different color. That is because of the pigment present in them. In our blood, there is a hemoglobin. If hemoglobin is present in the blood color becomes red in color. So that this will hemoglobin actually helps in the carrying of oxygen to the every cells of the body. So I hope you have understood the concept. So see this. So I am going to repeat it once again. The cells present in the blood is, first one is RBC. RBC is called as erythrocytes. 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 The cells are, RBCs are disc shaped, small in size, without nucleus. Lifespan is 120 days. What the function? So RBC contain hemoglobin. The hemoglobin carries the oxygen to every cells of the body. This is about the RBC. Then WBC, simply called as white blood cells. White blood corpuscles, or we call it as leukocytes. Leukocyte, white blood cells or leukocytes, we call it leukocytes. So these are comparatively. So there are see, WBCs are very less in the body, and they do not have a definite shape. Means leukocytes are many types. Amoeboid cells are there. White WBC cells are of many types. So some example, monocyte basophils are there. Basophils, neutrophils ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್, these are type of WBC. Type of WBC, basophils, neutrophils, lymphocytes, and so their shape of this are different. RBC ಒಂದೇ shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ WBC ಆಗಲ್ಲ. basophils ಬೇರೆ shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, neutrophils ಬೇರೆ shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, lymphocytes ಬೇರೆ shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. They have different functions. So usually what is the function? So lifespan. Lifespan is around 12 days. Around 12 days. It may be less or more. Around 12 days lifespan. So around 6,000 to 12,000 WBC will be there in 1 cubic millimeter of blood, or 1 drop of blood. If you take, it should contain this much of blood. So blood cells count ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರೌಂಡ್ 1 cubic millimeter blood ಅಲ್ಲಿ 6,000 to 12,000 WBC ಇರಬೇಕು. So if it is less than 6,000, you suffer from dangerous disease. Your immunity becomes less. Immunity means what? Fighting, the capacity to fight against the disease. ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ COVID-19 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಡಿಸೀಸ್? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅವರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇಂದ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ರೋಗ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ರೋಗ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ? ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡಯಟ್. ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು, ತರಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಡಯಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ತರದ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ರಫೇಜಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಯಟ್, the diseases affecting the disease chances will be very less. Right. So WBC, what is the work of WBC? They produce antibodies. They produce antibodies to kill the microorganism that enters our body. Antibodies produce ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. It increases the immunity of the person. Immunity it is related to the immunity. ಹಾಗಂತೇಳಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ WBC ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ರೋಗನೇ. ಸೊ 6,000ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 12,000 also. Above 12,000 also it's dangerous because it affects our body. So it should be normal 6,000 to 12,000 ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಮೃತ ಕೂಡ ವಿಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಈಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಏನೋ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಒಂದೇ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫಾಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಡಿ, ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ, ಯಾಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಡಿ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಏಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ 40 years ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನಂಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಡಯಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಉಪವಾಸ ಇರೋದು ಡಯಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಶುಗರ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇರಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನ ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಉಪವಾಸ ಇರೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ತಿಂದೇನೆ ಇರೋದು ಹಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ತರ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಡೂ ದ ಡಯಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ದೇರ್ physical structure or maintain their personality to as an actor, if you take, or a sports personality. Usain Bolt ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, is the speed, is known for speed. ಅದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. It's just not come simply. They have a diet. Proper diet will be there, like that. So if your diet is proper, so antibodies, so WBCs can produce this antibodies and all to manage our immunity. ರೋಗ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದ WBC. So I hope you understood this. We'll move to the next type of cell present in the blood and we'll stop today's class. That is platelets. Platelets are called thrombocytes. Thrombocytes ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Thrombocytes ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, this helps in clotting of blood. WBC platelet ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? What is the role of platelets? Platelet helps in clotting of blood. Whenever you have an injury, blood oozes out. After some time, oozing of blood, the blood coming outside the body will stop, because the platelets which are present in the body, they will take care of that. They will form a clot. Thrombo andre clot. ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಥ್ರೋಂಬಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆದ ಕಡೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಬರೋದು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ platelets. So 1.5 lakhs to around 2 lakhs of blood cells platelets should be present in 1 millimeter of blood. ಇಷ್ಟಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ. ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಆ ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುವಂತದ್ದು. ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಡಿಸೀಸ್, ದ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದನ್ 1.5. ಸೊ ಇದು ಡೇಂಜರಸ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್. ಇದನ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ರೀಸನ್ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So they are irregular in shape. They do not have any definite shape. Irregular in shape. They do not have any definite shape. Platelets do not have any definite shape. ಯಾವುದು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ irregular in shape ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So this is about the fluid connective tissue, that is blood. So if you have any doubt regarding the blood tissue, you can ask the question. If you have any doubt regarding blood tissue or any tissue what we have learned so far, you can ask now. So one more tissue is there. That we will finish it in the next class. Yes, Shreya, what happened? Shreya, you can speak now.
Hello, sir.
Loudly.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, you said that WBC produce antibodies, right?
Yeah.
Sir, what is the meaning of antibodies, sir?
See, antibodies are the conjugated protein. Conjugated protein which are produced by the blood cells. Conjugated protein ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? That will kill the microorganisms which are present in our body, which are harmful to our body. ಅದನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್. ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಈಗ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ನಾನ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಐರನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇದಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ? ಶ್ರೇಯಾ, ಇದು ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್, ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಐರನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಇಂದ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ತರ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್, ಅದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ manage to kill the microorganism present in the body. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. ಮತ್ತೇನಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳು.
ಇಲ್ಲ sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so anybody having any sort of doubt in any tissue, it may be plant tissue or animal tissue, you can raise your hands or put a message in the chat box, or you can just unmute yourself and you can speak to me. Yeah, if you have any doubt. So one more tissue is remaining of tissue chapter, that is nervous tissue. If you finish the nervous tissue, the chapter is closed. Chapter is finished. So what you have to do is solve the questions of the tissue chapter today. Today's homework is solving the tissue chapter in a rough book. Rough book ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. So if you have any doubt regarding that, you can ask. Solve ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವೇ solve ಮಾಡಿ. So I'll send the question answers tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll send the question answers. So you solve the questions. Today afternoon you solve the questions of exercise and in text. And I will send the names in the evening. So those have to send. So again, practicing diagram. So diagram practice ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊಸ ಸೆಟ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪುಟ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಹಳೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. Watch the videos again and again if you have time, so that you can have a repetition again. If you don't understand anything, you can understand by the videos. I hope you are getting my point. So 40 members are here. So this whatever I taught today, it will be uploaded in the YouTube. You just visit our school YouTube channel for other videos also. Yeah, thank you. So we'll meet in the next class. Thank you very much.